Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Pink Scooter Report. My guest this week, Jace Nestor, number 8 on the list this week.
Hello.
Alright, so this week, first session, first on the list, Don Stevens, Randy Nichols. Randy has been threatening to turn it up so much it's going to flip over backwards. Don Stevens tested last night and looked really fast. Who do you think is going to...
I think Don might take it this week because Randy doesn't have the secret weapon in his corner this week because he is in Georgia.
The secret weapon's in Georgia. And the 660 cam, that was the closest race I think I've ever seen.
I think that might be the determining factor.
It was really
for
close.
that race.
Alright, so we got Marcus versus Ricky Bullgreen. Marcus's Coyote is really fast.
If he can get that thing hooked up and going and consistent, he should take Ricky out pretty easily, I would think.
And we got, of course, you versus Don Miles. If Don Miles has tires, I haven't heard anything.
I believe he said he got tires.
Okay.
I think he has pro tires on. Either way, I'm just going to run up the list like a train, so it doesn't matter.
There you go. Look out. Here comes Jace. And the number 1 potato chip versus the number 1 mouth, well, number 2. Mike
U.S.
Serrano.
Airways sponsored.
The U.S. Airways sponsored Camaro. Bo's undefeated in list racing. Nobody's beat the Bo train. Does it continue?
I'm friends with Mike, but I'm going to have to go with Bo because after the testing we saw last night, I just don't think Mike has it together with the new turbo yet.
We have another Bo fan.
Not really.
Alright, so that's your first round. It should be a really good first round of racing, and then of course we got the ifs and ands and buts. And Kim Weicker to the Pink Scooter Studios, please. So we'll talk about testing next. Alright, so since we had to take a brief cat break to get the cat off the background, we'll talk about what happened last night at the track. Obviously, you were there.
Yep.
You made a really, really fast pass at the end of the night on a very, we'll call it,
Conservative tune
on a conservative track. Don Stevens was there. He now has a wheelie problem. He's having a wheelie good time doing wheelies.
Seems that way for sure.
And the only other person there was Serrano, and it made a semi-okay pass at the end of the night. Not really. It was alright. It was better than the first one.
Knocked the tires again. Go figure.
Randy and Bo were spectating, as always.
Yeah.
They gotta check out the competition.
Rude awakening, I think.
See, he's very confident that he's going to come up this list. So everybody needs to.
I know the capabilities of the car, and I'm just scratching the surface.
So we got our 4-door Nova Challenger.
Honk if parts fall off. He could be a threat to probably at least the top 5 somewhere, I would think. It's a pretty quick car.
It is fast. I've seen it run. And we got 4 more events scheduled over the next 2 months. Who do you see in the top 4? If you had to pick the top 4 right now.
Until I get more passes, I think Bo might hold on to it on the 21st. Come next month, though, once I have a few more passes, me and him will be duking it out. Mike will probably be playing with himself in the number 3 spot, and Marcus will probably follow up right behind him, I would think.
Alright, so you're saying 3 and 4, Serrano, Marcus. 1 and 2 is still back and forth.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, you heard it right here. It looks like Jason Bo, the Bo train, at the end of the season.
We'll be coming to an end.
We'll see what happens. Alright, so with 4 scheduled races left, I'm looking for your thoughts on what to do for a season closing scooter report. So here's the options that I've thought of. We can have the current number one and the current number two. We'll have a, like a debate before the last list race. We could also do a 1 through 4 and have that whole discussion back and forth about who's going to end up number one before the last race. Or we can do a postseason recap with the number ones of seasons past. So like Frank and Dale and Dante.
So you're
and,
saying the losers of seasons past.
right, the losers of seasons past.
Just wanted to be clear.
Right. Jace is very confident he's going to number one. Tate and Chip better watch out. So what would you say?
I think the number ones of the past would probably be a good one to see what their thoughts would be on where the list is now, where they would stack up against where the list is now.
Right. Versus
I
when
think
they
that
were
would
on
be,
it.
yeah, I think that would be very interesting to say the least.
I think that would be fun. I'd like to do like a Oprah Winfrey in-depth interview with 1 and 2 though, with Serrano.
You have to give prizes out though. Prize for you, prize for everybody.
Yeah. Well, Serrano's got that new sponsor with American Airlines since
Yeah,
he's
this is true.
stepped his game up. So we'll revisit that later. Just put in the comments section, what you would want to say, what you vote for, or if you have a better idea, I'd be up for any of that, any suggestions at all. So this has been this week's Pink Scooter Report. I'll see everybody Friday. And
One last thing, your makeup looks good this week, buddy.
I love it. See you guys this week.